Good morning, everyone. You have just caught us. It's an early start, picking up a new piece of machinery here. We've got ourselves a plough. If you remember at the end of the last episode, before the rain came, we were just about to sow our second field. And it dawned on me after doing a few rows up and down that it wasn't seeding, and I realised that it needed prepping. I thought we had a direct seed drill, which meant that it would cultivate and sow at the same time, but it doesn't appear to be. So what we need to do to start today is plough that field. I know we've got a power harrow, but I'm going to be using that in the next field. So rather than wait and lose a bit of time, I thought we would just get started and get this done. So we shall start early with this guy. Also, our last field of soybeans is ready to harvest, so I'm going to be driving the combine in that field. So it's going to be a busy day. So without further ado, we probably should just jump straight into this. Okay, so he's already sorted and he's on his way, so let us go and find our new field and set the power harrow off and running. Turn under that Sugarbeet field, and then we can drill both field 24, which the plough has just started in, and this new field that we purchased with the farm. Now, if I read the map right, we can go into the field from this road. Got a little field of grass there as well. I don't know what we're going to do with that just yet. This is our field as well here. Not a huge field, but nice enough little field. Can maybe get a few bales off that. And then our new field, I think there's the entrance there. You can see the mud on the ground. This belongs to us now. Okay, let me just jump out and open the gates. Like I said before, Sugarbeet is just not worth the cost of doing it, so we will turn this under, we'll use it as fertilizer. Okay, that's a good job done. We do now have 3 fields that we need to sow straight off the bat. So we will jump in to the little class and set this running. Pop it in here. Shut the gates straight away, as they appear to be a bit of a challenge with this field. Okay, so we'll just set up a wee courseplay here, get this started, let him do his thing. Field 23. We will always go around the headland. I'll give him a few loops around the headland, clockwise, headland passes. Corner, I'm going to put turn corners on, see if that helps us with those little bits of field that he misses. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. No, we're not going to start work on the headland passes actually, we're going to do it the right way, which is up and down rows first. That looks good. Drive course at first waypoint. He's off. Set him on his merry way to get this first field of soybeans done. I'm going to put soybeans in these 3 fields, and I've got a plan for our new field, which I'm maybe going to touch on in a little while, but for now let's get these 2 planted and let's get the soybeans off the 3rd field, and then we will talk about what we're going to do with the new fields. So the next thing we need to do is get our combine harvester up to the field. The turning circle on this is interesting. We'll just whip this down to the field, and then we will, in fact the trailer's already in here, isn't it? Of course, I forgot about that. We'll go and get the Massey and we'll bring it down. I'll zoom out a bit so the volume doesn't drown me out when I'm talking. But I'm going to jump straight into another little time lapse of this while we cut this field, and we'll see you on the other side. Well, that's a perfect juncture there, as the combine is full, but also the class appears to be looking for a refill. And yes, he's out of soybeans, so we shall go and get, just trying to work out where he was in the field there. Turn off courseplay. We should be able to just whip this around out of the bottom gate. Try and remember where we were on the field. Looks like he's done a good chunk of the field already. Just go and grab some seed. I know we've got seed left. We don't have much fertilizer left, but he's not eating through that as quickly. So just pop these gates open. Going back in. I tell you what, I was quite enjoying that combining. That's the first implement where I've felt pretty comfortable driving from inside the cab, as you may have noticed early on. It was you were able to see the end of the headers. Now I'm not sure what it'd be like with a bigger header, but with that small New Holland header it was visually pretty good. You could see everything that you needed to. Right, let's refill this quickly and get back in the field. Hopefully a pretty quick pit stop, and it'll pick up courseplay where it left off. It's usually pretty good if you make sure you do your settings right. Should have probably folded up the drill there, but it doesn't really matter. So we can pop this back onto the row he was working on, which I do believe is this one here. Yep, he got to about here, I would say. If I reverse up slightly, just over the last points. Now set it to next closest waypoint and drive course. You should just pick up where they left off. Yep. Oh, I love it when it works. I love it when it works. He's not going to take long to finish that field, which is great. Right. Let's go and get this trailer hooked up. Get this load of grain into the trailer. I can't really remember what how many loads the trailer took. It's about 50% in the trailer at the moment. I think we maybe take another quarter of a tank here. Was it maybe five loads from the combine? So let's just open the damn gate again. That's all we seem to do these days. Gate open, gate closed, gate open, gate closed. And pull up alongside. We'll need to jump back in the combine and open the pipe, but that's fine. Did I guesstimate that pretty well? Looks not bad to me. Open the pipe. I'm trying to remember which button it was. I might have overshot slightly. I have not. I had, ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. So let's load him up. In fact, while he's doing that, let's check the prices. See where we need to take this to. £1,500 at the Fisherman's Pub, which is on our doorstep. Gotta love that. Now I'm just going to jump out and check. 91%. You know what, I'm just going to run that down now. Because it's the Fisherman's Pub, and it is literally on our doorstep. I'm just going to run it down. Here we go, Fisherman's Pub. Squeeze through this gate. 1,500, that's higher than we had last time. Let's just stop here and tip and watch the money roll in. Thank you very much indeed. Nearly £20,000. Right, let's get this back to the field. and get back in that combine and get the rest of the field done. Well, I've got to say, how much fun this is with a wheel is just, I can't tell you. If you play Farmsim without a wheel, biggest change you'll ever make to the game is with a wheel. So if you can afford it, get one. If you can't afford it, save up and get one. So good. So good. I've never had so much fun as combining this field in the cab with a steering wheel. Just brilliant. Just brilliant. So let's have a go unloading from inside the cab. Oh, there we go. We actually got full before the end of that row. So let's whip around here. I've just noticed my little Clash tractor needs a wee refill as well. So after we've unloaded the combine here, we will go and find him. Now, I can't see the pipe at all here, but that was pretty good. I think we could just see it coming out there. Pretty satisfying. And there we are. That's the grain tank emptying at the back. Superb. I almost feel like I know what I'm doing. So let's empty this load out. And before we disappear, I'll just jump over to the Class tractor and pop a bit more seed into it. It would appear we're going to have to run back to the shop and buy some more seed at some point as well. We must be running pretty low in supplies. So there we go, field done. Really enjoyed that. So now we'll just unload the combine here and run it straight to the fisherman's pub, as we've got to drive past it. I'm well aware that that little sign there telling me that the Class has run out of seed again has been up for a while, but I just thought I'd finish the field, get it done, put it to bed, and then I would go and sort that. I mean, he's literally got to have half of a lap of the field left, but 20% of a, in fact I can see him down at the bottom, he's got about 20 metres of field to go, so that's just a bit frustrating, but these things happen. so we'll get him topped up. We'll buy some more seed, because we're going to need to buy some more seed anyway, so it's not like it's a waste of time, but it would have been nice to have finished that field. So yeah, as expected, we thought we'd get about a trailer. That's probably about a trailer's load off this, all in. We did have 50% in from the previous field, but a nice little return. So let's drop this off at the pub. We're not actually dropping it off at the pub. That would just be weird. We are dropping it off at the grain silo that is beside the fisherman's pub. I imagine maybe not so much soybeans, but other things like barley. Maybe they brew their own beer. Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure it's very nice too. Love a craft beer. Anyway, never had soy beer. Any of you have ever drank soy beer? Never even heard of it, to be honest. So don't even know if it exists. Let's just unload. See how much we make. 115, 16, 17, 18, 19. Superb. 120 grand. Not bad, as I think we started the day on less than 100. In fact, less than 90. I think we bought a plough and everything. We're down to about 85,000, so that is not bad for a morning's work. Right, let's drop this trailer back, pick up the other trailer, and go and get ourselves some more supplies. Okay, so we're all loaded up with seed. Let's head back, load up the class, get that field finished, and we will probably call that it for the end of this video. Thank you so much again for watching. We're really starting to make some progress now on Purbeck, I think. It's taken us nearly 20 episodes to get there, but our land is starting to reap rewards. We've got our new farm, we've got new fields, and I never did get around to telling you what we were going to do with them, but I'll keep that for the next episode. So next episode, probably more sowing. I want these 3 fields ready as quickly as possible, and I'll let you into my secret as for what I'm going to do with our new fields. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel, it really is appreciated, and I will see you all again soon. So from me, the Farmsim guy, thanks for watching.